Hello, TV historians. We are going to continue to look at the career of Linda Lavin. Now, Linda Lavin passed away in December, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances. Before she became well known as Alice Hyatt on the beloved TV show Alice, she portrayed Detective Janice Wentworth in the classic sitcom Barney Miller. During a time when women in law enforcement on television were often depicted as exceptions rather than the norm, they typically found themselves in specialized roles, equipped with exceptional training and frequently armed with memorable catchphrases.
You are to arrest, sugar.
In contrast, Wentworth was written and portrayed as a genuine police detective who navigated the demands of her job day to day with professionalism and dedication. All she sought was the same respect from her colleagues that she consistently extended to them. In many ways, Janice Wentworth helped pave the way for future female characters in law enforcement, such as those in Cagney and Lacey. Now, to make this a more fun viewing experience, I've included some retro ads and promotional material, allowing for an authentic and enjoyable journey back in time. So, if you enjoy what you see, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to help grow the channel's algorithms. All right, have fun.
Tony Randall guest stars with Julie Andrews, Wednesday night.
Hey, Chano.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Huh.
Japanese thermometer factory just went out of business.
Yeah, how come?
They found traces of swordfish in the mercury.
If I don't get in there in 2 minutes, I'm gonna faint.
Got 4 reports I need typed up.
Oh, Wentworth is the best typist in this joint.
Where is Wentworth?
In the men's room. I've been waiting 20 minutes. I feel like I'm drowning.
Stuff's in here.
12 Precinct. Sergeant Yamana. Hold it, please. Chano, it's a telephone company. The supervisor wants to report some obscene phone calls.
Oh, who's the supervisor?
Miss Bush.
You talk to her, huh? Please.
She asked for you.
Oh, why does she always ask for me?
You have a way with words. Line 2.
Yeah, this whole business offends me. Hello, Miss Bush. Yes, this is Sergeant Amengual speaking. I'm fine. How are you? Good. Yes, I've been going over the files and, frankly, Miss Bush, we have enough disgusting material here to write a bestseller. What do you mean, for example? No. Well, you see, Miss Bush, no. I know it's official business, but if I was to read you an obscene phone call on the phone, this would be an obscene phone call. That's right, Miss Bush. Oh, you have traced one call? I see. Well, the next time you make contact, please get in touch with us right away. Right. Yes, of course. I realize it must be very embarrassing for you. Yes. You have a very nice voice, too, Miss Bush. Goodbye.
Hey.
No. The voice never matches the face.
Yeah, it ain't fair, is it? Hey, Chano, what's a 4-letter word for honton이 귀친도도 쓰는
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have to get in there?
Only because I'm tidy.
I got 4 reports on that garage robbery from last week.
What, you want me to file these?
No, I'd like you to type them up first, and then file them.
Captain Miller, this was not my collar.
I'm aware of that.
Well, then why do I have to type it up?
Because, Wentworth, we make no distinction here between male and female. You're just another cop who happens to be a good typist.
It also happens, Captain, that I fired expert at the police academy.
Good. Then don't type them. Shoot them.
Hate filling out forms. I thought when you did plainclothes, you did more than fill out forms.
Oh, yeah. We do a lot of heroic stuff around here, but if we didn't fill out forms, nobody would ever know about it.
I was better off downtown writing parking tickets. At least I was near the windshield where all the action was.
You left your lipstick on the sink.
Oh, yeah? How'd you know it was mine?
None of us is left-handed.
12 Precinct Detective, Sergeant Amengual speaking. Oh, right, just a minute. Barney! Be there. We got a 10:30 in progress in the bank in the East Village.
Pick up a car. We'll meet you downstairs. Fish, check out some weapons. Let's go, Nick.
Hey, what about me?
Stay here, answer the phones, and make sure everything is neat.
What's that? The four-letter word for home, Tony Cuchito.
This is what I came here for. Let me go with you. I can be very helpful to you.
Don't push, Wentworth. Don't push. There's liable to be shooting out there. Look, these men have worked together for years. They know they can depend on each other. It's always tough with somebody new.
Especially when that somebody is a woman, huh?
Being a woman has nothing to do with it. It's a matter of confidence. Look, we'll get to know you. You'll get to know us. Don't be so sensitive, Wentworth. Everybody thinks you're a lovely cop.
What time do you want dinner? Good morning. May I help you?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm a regular here. I'm Elizabeth Miller. I'm Barney's wife.
Oh, he's not in. How do you do? I'm Detective Janice Wentworth.
Oh, you're new.
Oh, yeah. This is my 4th day.
Oh, congratulations. Welcome to the old one, too.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I have a lot of work. Excuse me?
How's it going?
Oh, coming up on 93 words a minute.
If people knew that detective work was 90% paperwork, they'd never watch television.
I guess not. Well, I'm very glad to see that Captain Miller is married. I didn't think he liked women.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, I mean, I think he likes women in all the old familiar places. The kitchen, the parlor, the bedroom, you know what I mean.
Not really. I think it's safe to say that Captain Miller likes women almost anywhere he finds them.
Except on the police force.
Did he say that?
No. He didn't have to. I've been typing and filing and typing and just sitting around waiting to do something useful. And the first 10:30 that comes in, I get pushed aside and told to mind the store.
10:30? That's an armed robbery in progress?
That's right.
Is that where Barney went?
That's right. And Yamana and Amengual went as a team, and I'm supposed to go as a team with Fish, but Captain Miller went instead. Boy, I really wish he hadn't done that.
So do I.
Well, see, you're a woman. You understand what it is to be a second-class citizen.
How long have they been gone?
Oh, Mrs. Miller, don't worry. No. These men have been working together for years. They have a lot of confidence in each other. I'm sure that they just stopped off for a sandwich. You have no idea how hungry you could get after a shootout.
It's the thrill of being alive.
Fat burner, Fish.
I know.
Hi, honey. Nick, you check this back in for me?
Yeah, sure.
Well, how'd it go?
Oh, fine.
I heard the reports over the dispatcher. There was some shooting, huh?
A little bit, nothing serious.
Anybody get hit?
Just a suspect, but he's gonna be all right.
Any messages?
Excuse me?
Any messages?
Yes, sir. There was a call from your wife, and a Miss Bush from the phone company wants you to call her back.
Oh. Sounds serious?
Yeah, I think so. She was breathing heavy.
Anything to do around here?
Oh, fine. I answered all the phones, filled out all the forms. I even washed the coffee cups.
Dinner ready?
I didn't think you heard that.
What's the matter, Bernice? Why do you have to listen to the police calls all the time? Why didn't you watch television and iron like a normal woman? Nothing happened. Of course there was some shooting. Some guy tried to hold up a bank. Now, you know we don't allow a thing like that.
Yes, Miss Bush. Yes, it's nice to hear your voice again, too. Do you have a call traced to him now? What's the address of the phone booth? Okay, I'm on my way right now. Thank you. Me? Well, I've been described as attractive. No, Miss Bush, no mustache.
Would you like me to go with you?
Huh? Well, not now, thank you.
I didn't think so.
Maybe next time.
Oh, sure.
This is a brochure from our travel agent about crossing on the SS France. It cost about $4,000 one way. Now, these are the 3 best hotels in Paris. The Plaza Athénée, the Bristol, and the Crillon. The villa in the south of France costs $1,250 a week. Then we fly back to Paris and then back to New York. That makes the whole thing cost about $26,000 for 6 weeks. Can we afford it?
No.
Okay. How about taking me to lunch?
You didn't have to go through all of that just to get me to take you to lunch.
I thought you would be more excited about the idea if you thought that I'd saved you $26,000.
That's very considerate. Listen, you give up 3 more trips like that, we're on easy street. Why'd you really come down?
I just wanted to see you. I spent a very meaningful morning with the other tenants of the building, discussing rent controls and building repairs. And then I bought David a pair of sneakers. And then I read in a newspaper about a policeman getting killed in a bank robbery in Massachusetts. And I just had this overpowering desire to have lunch with you.
I see.
Besides, at the group therapy session for law enforcement wives, they suggested all of this.
I thought they dealt with a more direct approach.
This week it's humor. Some imaginative joke or bright saying. Instead of sending it to the news and getting $5, you send it to your husband and you get a lunch.
You got it.
Thank you.
Bernice, I gotta go. I don't have time to hear a joke. I can't take you to lunch. I don't care what the group therapy session said. I already had lunch. I'll see you at home tonight. Of course I still love you. What else have I got to do? Goodbye.
How long you been married, Fish?
I don't know, 25, 35 years.
I don't think I'll get married. Men have no respect for women.
That's true.
12th Precinct, Wentworth. Really? Where? All right. I got it. We're on our way.
What do you got?
Captain Miller! Excuse me, Captain Miller! A guy just checked into the Fremont Hotel, 11th Avenue. Clerk recognized him as an armed robbery suspect from an APB circular.
There's Chano.
He's down a call.
Mana?
He's still out at the armory, and Wojciechowicz and Harris is still down at narcotics. Won't be back till the end of the week.
I know, Wentworth. I know. You think you can handle it yourself?
I can take a patrolman.
No uniforms. I'll go with you myself.
Please, Captain Miller. You're gonna have to let me go sometime.
What do you say, Fish?
I'd like to, Barney, but it would kill Bernice if she found out I died in the company of another woman.
Phil, that is just terrible.
Okay, Wentworth, come on.
But I'm driving.
This is an antiperspirant spray called Sure. It's different. Really. Most antiperspirant sprays go on wet and oily, compared to Sure, which goes on dry. And Sure keeps you drier. Prove it under your own 2 arms. Try Sure on your right side, and the spray you like best on your left side. If you're like most people, your right side will convince your left side. You'll be drier. We're Sure.
Automotive craftsmanship. Today you find it engineered into America's new precision-sized luxury car for 1975. Mercury Monarch. Monarch ES 256 is engineered for 18 to 26 miles per gallon under highway conditions, 14 to 18 under city conditions. Get this two-door Monarch sticker price, including optional white wall, starts under $3,800. Delivery, dealer, prep, title, and taxes extra. Now there's a precision-size Monarch.
Fridays, a new lineup of action. A peaceful man in a violent world. Kung Fu, Fridays at 8. He's worth more than just money. The $6 Million Man, Fridays at 9. Kolchak, reporter, uncovering terror. The Night Stalker, Fridays at 10. Kung Fu, the $6 Million Man, the Night Stalker. Fridays are now the most exciting night in town.
12 Precinct, Sergeant Yamana. Yes, sir. A stolen car? What kind of car, Mr. Rivelli? Studebaker. Will you describe the car, please? Black fenders, silver doors, green hood, polka dot seat covers, monkey fur dashboard. Maybe it wasn't stolen. Maybe it ran away. Mr. Rivelli, will you hold it a minute? I gotta find a pencil. Okay, go ahead.
All right, Mr. Hackman. If you give up the right to remain silent, anything you say will be held against you. And in your case, with the record you got at the phone company, everything you say will probably be held against you. Step this way, please. We've got a nice little booth here, right for you. Okay. If you can't afford an attorney, we'll supply one for you at no cost to yourself. Do you understand?
I don't have anything to say.
That'll be a nice change for you.
Call your insurance company. Yeah. Don't mention it. Oh, my God, I ate my eraser.
Group therapy for law enforcement wives, that's a wonderful thing.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. They have a free and open discussion for about an hour, a little lunch, an occasional new hat, an extorted promise of 2 weeks in Martha's Vineyard next summer. My wife and I have never been closer.
An occasional phone call wouldn't hurt either.
You're absolutely right. Is that,
Charles Hackman, the voice of experience.
Oh, sir, excuse me. I don't mean to be personal, but did I understand you to say over there that your wife is going through therapy?
Yeah. You ought to try it yourself.
Yeah, I did, a couple of weeks ago.
Didn't work.
Well, I just never got to see the doctor. See, when I called the nurse to make the appointment, well, you know what happened.
No, the court is going to insist on some kind of therapy.
Yeah, I suppose so. See, I always...
Hackman, would you step out, please? Step right over there to that desk there.
Sir, thank you for your concern.
Pleasure talking to you.
I don't hear that very often.
Just out of curiosity, but these ladies that you talk to on the telephone, you ever try to make personal contact with them?
Well, I have on occasion, yeah, but it's usually kind of disappointing. You know, the voice never matches the face.
I know what you mean. All right, Mr. Hackman, what's your address?
I live at 675 East Lansing Street.
All right. And where do you work?
I work at home. I write verses, you know, for greeting cards.
Oh, really? You mean like Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, get well soon?
Yeah. It's ironic, isn't it?
Maybe you ought to drop yourself a card. All right, what's your phone number?
I don't have a phone.
You're kidding.
Well, if I had a phone, then I would never get any work done.
Put it right here and keep it there. No more nonsense.
Can I?
Hey! Get your phone call. You'll get your lawyer. You cooperate with us, we cooperate with you.
Wentworth?
Yeah!
the hell's the matter with her?
It's a first arrest.
We got him. Without exchanging a shot, Captain Miller, we got him. I got him, Barney. There he is. He's right there.
Good job.
You want to hear a report?
Yes, I'd like to hear a report, but I'd like to hear it from Fish. Yamana, I think Detective Wentworth could use a cup of coffee.
I think she could use a keeper.
Shut up!
How do you like it?
I love it. It beats all hell out of traffic control.
No, I mean the coffee.
Yeah, black. No sugar, no cream. Black. Just black.
You got it.
Good for you.
We drove to the Fremont Hotel.
And very slowly, I might add.
Right. Then she kept saying, faster, faster. We determined that the suspect, Earl Schmidt, was in room 504.
5th floor, corner room.
Right. I took up a position in the hall, and Detective Wentworth...
Said, why don't I make out like I'm the maid, and you get on the other side of the door?
Right, so...
Oh, I knocked on the door, and I go, maid.
Maid, would you like your bed?
Turned down, so the door opens, and I move in the room, and I draw my revolver, and I go, police, freeze! Freeze!
The suspect had a gun, which he immediately threw out of the window.
Then what happened?
Then I dropped to my knees and begged her not to shoot me.
Here's your coffee. A black, no sugar.
Thanks, Your Honor. You're okay.
Well, he's your caller, Wentworth. I don't suppose you'll object to filling out this report.
No, sir. This one's gonna be a pleasure.
Get his cuffs off.
And put them on her.
All right, Schmidt, park it.
She's high as a kite.
You're telling me. I took the elevator, she took the stairs. She beat me to the 5th floor.
That's a very efficient lady.
Combat fever. I've seen it before.
Okay, Mr. Hackman, you got one phone call.
All right, Schmidt, this is it. Say your whole name.
Horace Percival Schmidt.
I thought your name is Earl.
That's what I tell everybody else. I ain't keeping nothing from you.
Hello, Precinct. Sergeant Yamana. Hang on. Wentworth, it's for you.
Yeah. Wentworth. What did you say? I'm gonna trace this call.
Okay.
You got some nerve talking to a police officer like that, you know?
Yes, the trial is next week, Miss Bush. Right. Right. If the district attorney's office needs you to testify, they will be in touch with you. Oh, yes, I will be there. Well, I'm 6'1", about 170 pounds, brown eyes, black hair, slightly receding hairline. You too, Miss Bush?
Wentworth?
Yes, sir.
Can I see my office a minute?
Sure, Barney.
Sit down.
I'm going out on assignment with Yamana this morning, with Chano this afternoon.
Hey, you're getting real popular.
Just doing my job.
You've been transferred, Wentworth. Effective tomorrow.
Transferred?
Yeah.
Why?
Some kind of rotation program, initiating more women into the field, giving them a broader variety of experience.
Thought I was doing real well here.
You did a great job.
Well, did you tell them that?
Of course I did. It's just another reason why they want to move you around.
But that's not fair. The men and I, we get along good. They have confidence in me. I don't want to go somewhere, start all over with a bunch of rookies.
I appreciate it.
So where are they going to send me?
Youth house.
Youth house? Oh, youth house? What, babysitting?
It's temporary.
Well, it stinks I'm not going.
You have no choice. You're going to go where they send you like the rest of us. Look, I felt the same way when they transferred me here.
Just when everything was going so great. When'd you say I'm supposed to leave?
Tomorrow.
Okay, I better go clean out my desk drawer. was very nice working with you, Captain. See you around.
Wentworth, I hope you won't take offense, but I still think you're a lovely cop.
Oh.
A fantastic savings on 74 cars and trucks and $25 in groceries at Al Paddock's North Shore Dodge, 14th and Silver Spring.
Tomorrow afternoon, Edward G. Robinson stars in Smart Money on WVTV 18 in Milwaukee.
Oh, I was amazed. I mean, delighted. We're just delighted with Lipton Cup of Soup.
Sure surprised me. Good soup. Darn good soup.
Oh, thank goodness. You just have to know how to boil water. Cup of soup is quick, delicious. The soup that only Lipton makes. Delighted.
Darn good soup.
Thank goodness.
Oh, excuse me. I thought this was the powder room.
I
heard the old one, too, was in trouble, so I thought I'd come down and give you a hand.
Hey, and not a moment too soon. I'll tell you, we stopped typing 2 weeks ago out of respect for your leaving. You know?
That's right. No one's washed a thing around here either.
Yeah, there are green things growing out of the coffee cups.
Hey, Wentworth. How are you?
All right.
How's Youth House?
Oh, I moved. I moved to a more sophisticated house. I want you to know I've been transferred to Vice. Hey!
I used to love that line of work many years ago.
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
Hi, Barney. How are you? Oh, it's nice to see you.
Nice.
Barney, could I talk to you for just a minute, please?
Sure, what's up?
Could we discuss it in your office?
Go ahead.
I just finished another group therapy session.
Last week it was humor. What's the approach this week?
Sex.
No calls.
Good evening. Glad you could come.
It's a Halloween party on Happy Days.
Hey, sweetheart.
You broke my cookie, big ox.
Happy Days and the Captain and Tennille in a salute to the 50s with Ron Howard and the gang from Happy Days, Gabriel Kaplan from Cotter, and Fonzie's girlfriend Pinky, followed by Pittsburgh at Minnesota on NFL Monday Night Football on ABC.
Hey, Fish, you want some?
No, thanks. What is it?
Oh, nuts, raisins, dates. Great stuff, man.
No, thanks. I don't want to louse up my body chemistry. Want to prune?
No, thanks. How many of those you eat a day?
Enough.
I've never ate a prune in my life.
You're not a well-rounded person. I've been eating prunes for 40 years. When I was 18, I gave a girl a necklace of prune pits. Her mother thought I was in voodoo.
Stand over here. You make it easy on us, we'll make it easy on you. We need a little information, and then you get one phone call. Understand?
I understand.
Sit down! Okay, here's the story. I'm in a market, buying cream to go for the coffee over here, you know? Theater next door gets ripped off. Cashier's screaming, police, police. So I tear out of the market. And I go over there, and I immediately determine that the suspect has robbed the theater and made a getaway. So I go to the nearest phone, and a report at 10:32. I look across the street. I see a guy standing there, very uncomfortable, you know, suspicious. He sees me, takes off into an alley between the two buildings. So I drop what?
Oh, no, go right ahead.
Right, so I drop the phone, I grab my piece, I run across the street, I go, hey, police officer, freeze! He says, hey, don't shoot, I give up, right?
What are we doing
Lenny?
I live there.
Go on, Wentworth.
What? Does he mean, what are you doing there, Lenny? What does he mean, I live? What do you mean, go on, Wentworth?
You're wrong with the story. You arrested Mr. Kelso and
Wait, how do you know his name is Mr. Kelso?
Leonard Kelso. He's well known to the New York Police Department.
Oh, here's a repeater, eh?
Oh. Among his crimes were the Brinks armed car robbery in Massachusetts, the Getty kidnapping, the murder of Albert Anastasia, the sinking of the Andrea Doria.
Leonard B. Kelso, alias B.L. Kelso, alias Lenny the Confessor. 24 confessions, no convictions.
You didn't rob that theater, did you?
Yes, I did. I give you my word.
How much? How much did you get?
$268.
Wrong!
312.
No, you are!
Wentworth.
You're a... It's what you are!
Did you get any other descriptions or details?
I didn't have to, did I, Captain? I had the guy that did it.
Okay, well, you write up a misdemeanor here on Lenny, and then you go back and check out the theater, huh? While you're out, pick up some cream for the coffee.
Well, Precinct fish. Yes, ma'am. We'll have someone come over right away. Barney. That was the assistant manager of the Hotel Greenwich.
Oh, no.
There's been another robbery in one of the rooms.
You realize that's 6 robberies in that one hotel in the last 4 days?
Somebody must be warming up for the Democratic Convention.
Chano, you and Fish, check it out.
Right, Barney. Ready to go fish?
Yeah. But business before pleasure.
I use Anacin because it's dependable, it's long-lasting, and it works fast. I think it's a little stronger than the other ones.
Mrs. Dawson, you may know the difference is Anacin's extra pain reliever. While all 3 leading pain relievers reach an effective level in your bloodstream in minutes, in the final analysis, only one of them hits and holds the highest level. Anacin. This difference is Anacin's extra pain reliever.
Anacin, for me, is the one that really works.
And millions take Anacin without stomach upset. Next headache, take Anacin for a higher level of pain reliever.
You know, the sunniest breakfasts start with Pam, the pure vegetable coating that stops food from sticking. Spray the skillet, then eggs won't stick. Spray the saucepan, cereals won't stick. Spray the griddle, pancakes won't stick. Spray the broiler, and bacon won't stick. Breakfast cleanups, even bacon, are wipe off easy. Because Pam does stop food from sticking and makes cleanups a breeze. You'll find Pam in the cooking oil section.
Okay, Miss Hartstone. Now, we want you to think very carefully about the man who robbed the theater, right? You're going to be looking at pictures of men with criminal records. We call them mugshots, and they are in a book which we call a mugshot book. Now, your job will be to very carefully scrutinize each picture in an attempt to identify the aforementioned man. We appreciate very much you doing this, because we know it's a very difficult job, because it's a very big book, and it is the first book. What's so funny?
No, nothing.
Huh?
I just get a kick out of the way you work, you know?
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, hey, it means I like your style. You know, the way you always hustling around, getting everything down, catching all the details. Moving in and out.
Thanks.
Well, you sure know how to take a compliment, don't you?
Not when it's hiding an insult, I don't.
There's no insult. Hey, if I want to insult you, I'll make a sarcastic remark about your hair.
Joe, as soon as you finish, I got some business for you. You too, Wentworth.
Sir.
I'm telling you, Fish, you eat funny foods. That's why you get sick to your stomach.
It's my eyes. I got sick because I can't read in a moving vehicle.
No, it's your ears. Yeah, all your balance is up in your ears. You had them cleaned out lately?
Get away from me.
What's going on?
No, it's Fish. He's sick to his stomach because he eats funny foods.
Hey, you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
What happened at the hotel?
We interviewed a Mr. and Mrs. Armbruster of Dayton, Ohio.
A very professional job, Barney. Just like all the others. Yeah. The Armbrusters slept right through it. They didn't hear anything, didn't see anything.
Good for them, bad for us. What about hotel security?
Well, we talked to Hunsinger. He's the chief, you know. He can't come up with anything. Also, he's afraid of losing his job.
Okay, send out a flyer on the stolen property.
Right, Barney. You know, it's a real shame. I mean, a person can't go to a hotel anymore without getting robbed.
That's true. $3 for valet parking. I gave the kid a quarter, and he looked at me like I spit in his hand.
Check out petty cash for me, will you?
Right, Barney.
Joe, Wentworth?
Sir.
Yeah. I want to set up a stakeout. Go down to Manhattan South property. Then I want you to go over to the Hotel Greenwich and check in as husband and wife. You got that?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Sure, Barney.
All right. Now, you're supposed to be affluent, so don't be afraid to spread some money around.
Here it is, Barney. $12.13. Oh, and 2 IOUs from your mana.
Charge everything.
Think I have time to get my hair done?
Boy, you never let up, do you?
My, it's good to be back in the States, isn't it?
Yeah, greatest country in the world.
Have you just come back from the continent?
Yeah, we just came back from all of them.
We have valet service from 8 to 10, and, room service ends at midnight.
Oh, is that right?
Well, I'll just go out and get your luggage, Mr. Wojnowicz.
Wojciechowicz. You say it just the way it's spelled. Wojciechowicz.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hello, room service? This is Mrs. Wojnowicz in 6th. We'd like to order dinner. We'd like 2 shrimp cocktails, 2 sirloin steaks, medium rare, 2 Caesar salads, and we'll have a bottle of champagne. Oh, whatever you have that's amusing. Thank you.
Say, Bella, how many rooms on this floor?
Oh, about 35 or 40. Oh, but you've got a lot of privacy here. It's an old hotel. The walls are 2 feet thick. Why, you could do anything you wanted in this room, and no one would ever know it.
Yeah, well, I don't think we'll be doing anything special.
Well, chacun a son goût, sir.
Right. Same to you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Gave him $5. He didn't even blink.
It's inflation. Used to be able to get a good blink for $2. Not anymore.
Yeah. Pretty fancy here, huh?
Yeah. It's a nice change.
Well, That's why I like being a cop, you know? You get to do stuff like this once in a while.
This reminds me of a place my parents took me to in Atlantic City when I was a kid.
Not really.
Yeah.
My old man never took us on a vacation. He didn't believe in them. Thought they were slothful. He used to have us all out working on Easter Sunday. He'd say, if the Lord can get up and move a rock, so can you. Hey, how much you think that meal cost?
Plenty. It's a good thing we're working. I would never be able to afford to take you to a nice place like this.
Women don't take me places. Hey, look, I go to a hotel with a woman. I take her. She don't take me.
Okay. Make it sound like a tug of war.
Oh, yeah? So maybe I'm old-fashioned.
Chacun a son goût.
Great, that's what the bellhop said.
That's right. He ought to know. It's French for whatever turns you on.
Thought it had something to do with your health.
It does.
Look, I guess we ought to go downstairs and check out the hotel, huh?
I think we ought to unpack and make it look like we belong here.
Yeah, right. Is that what you sleep in?
Yeah. What do you think? Should I put this under my pillow?
I would if you're gonna sleep in that.
That's the nicest thing you ever said to me.
Oh, yeah, well, you're all right.
You're not so bad yourself.
Guess either one of us could have ended up with fish, huh?
What do you think?
Well, it's not room service sounding like that. No, wait, we'll blow a cover.
So what do we do?
Just act natural.
I thought the room was empty. Excuse me if I interrupted. Not that I saw anything. Well, have a nice night.
Fresh thyme and rosemary. The smell of herbs. Now, for the first time, fresh herbal fragrance in a hand lotion. New fresh herbal Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion. Fragrant with the essence of natural herbs. You can actually feel it heal rough, dry hands. New fresh herbal Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion. Now there's a choice, regular or fresh herbal.
Thanks to TV, a lot of people know my face, but not many know my name. So because I travel, I got an American Express card. Right away, it says two things about me. One, I am responsible, and two, I earn a good income. And it says it at restaurants, hotels, stores, and airlines all over the world. The American Express card. Maybe Burt Reynolds doesn't need one, but you and I do. To apply for the American Express card, call 800-528-8000.
Yeah, okay, I'll tell him. Hey, Barney. That was Kogan. You know that security guy from the hotel, Hunsinger? He's on his way up with a suspect.
Hunsinger?
Yeah.
What happened to Wentworth and Wojo?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Call a hotel. Find him.
Right, Barney.
Get in there, punk.
Look, you don't have to shove.
Shut up! You're in enough trouble already.
For what? We didn't do anything.
Wait. I'm Captain Miller, Mr. Hunsinger. What is it?
Third-degree rape. Caught him in the hotel with a 17-year-old broad.
Do not call her a broad. Her name is Shirley Webster, and she lives at 713 West 24th Street. And we're engaged.
They registered as Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You got no imagination, kid.
What's your name?
Howard Smith.
Okay, so his name's Smith.
He was still shacking up with a
We
minor.
weren't shacking up. We had a rendezvous.
Where's the girl?
I turned her over to the youth authority.
Look, we've been going together for over a year. Now, we both live at home and we both go to school. So we're not Mr. and Mrs. Smith yet, but we will be. And we love each other. We just want a little privacy.
What's the matter with the back seat of a car?
Mr. Hudson.
Charlie.
Mr. Hudson. What do you really got on him?
They registered, didn't they?
Yeah, but we didn't do anything.
Shut up. I let myself into the room adjoining theirs. I watched them through the door.
You know, Mr. Hunsinger, what you do for a living, we arrest people for that.
They came busting into the room.
The punk threw something at me.
It was my wallet. I thought that's what he wanted.
You ever been arrested before?
Never.
Mr. Hunsinger, can I speak to you in my office? Fish, run a check on the kid and give me a preliminary report.
Hey, make sure my name is on that report.
I can appreciate the pressures you're under, Charlie.
Tell me about it. 6 robberies in 4 days. I can't come up with one solid lead.
We've got the same problem.
Yeah, but you don't have to deal with my management. I know them. They'll blame it on my drinking.
Drinking on the job?
I do now.
Look, Charlie, you don't really want to hang that kid out there, do you?
Was it okay with you what they done?
Oh, of course not. Of course not. It's not okay with... I got a 17-year-old daughter myself, who I hope has enough sense to stay out of hotels. Particularly yours. Talking about the punishment fitting the crime.
Hey, I'm no judge. Neither are you.
3rd-degree rape? That's pretty rough.
Well, don't give me that. You know the law. So do I. I was a cop, too, once. Like you. 19 years. Till they pulled the rug out from under me.
What happened?
Nothing. Well, little of this, little of that. But nothing that everybody else wasn't doing. Baby, if I'd wanted to spill my guts to the Knapp Commission, that movie would have been called Hunsinger, not Serpico.
Yeah. Barney, Wojo and Wentworth are back from the hotel. They got a collar.
We caught her, Barney, red-handed.
Yeah, no wonder the city's broke. Cops living in such a fancy hotel.
Hey, that's Wilson, one of our maids.
No more I ain't. I quit.
Wait till you hear this. You want to tell him? You want me to?
Well,
We left our room, pretended to go downstairs to the bar for a drink. We went 1 floor, got off, walked up the stairs to stake out the hall.
Right, so we see her
Going into the
our
room and waiting to see what she does. Wallets, necklaces, watches, rings, an ashtray.
Everybody takes those.
Yeah, that's the way she works, Barn. She goes into the room, she puts all the stuff into the bag, you know, and then she just splits.
Well, you really have been cleaning up. Look at Wentworth.
Well, the ironical part is that I got into this business in the first place because I hated housework.
Got anything yet on him, Fish? All right, now look, Howard. We're checking up on everything you told us, and if it's the truth, I'm going to try and get a break for you. But look, if you're going to play the game, at least learn the rules. And in addition to all the other normal instincts you're expressing, leave a little room for discretion. You're going to wind up behind bars.
Listen to what the captain says, son. I wish someone had threatened me when I was young.
Where do you go to school?
Juilliard.
Juilliard? I got a daughter who goes to Juilliard.
No kidding.
Rachel Miller, you happen to know her?
No, sir.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Hunsinger? Hunsinger, I want to make a deal.
What kind of a deal?
The kid for the maid.
What do you want the short end?
You got children?
No. I got a cat.
Hunsinger, take the deal. The hotel will kiss you for it.
The maid's not your caller. Those two are not going to give her up.
I have a very good relationship with my people. What do you say? You got a deal?
It's a deal.
Oh, Joe, Wentworth, can I talk to you in my office?
Sure.
Excuse me?
I want you to give up your collar.
Hey,
No.
no.
I want to give it to Hunsinger, the head of security of that hotel.
What for?
For dropping a third-degree rape charge against that.
You want to drop a rate? I don't believe
Not
it.
what it sounds like. Hunsinger's afraid of losing his job, and he's leaning heavy on the kid.
Hey, wait a minute. I don't understand, Barney. You never been in for swapping collars before?
Oh, Joe. Oh, Joe, two kids in love. They check into a hotel. It's illegal, yes. Stupid, right. But come on, Hunsinger's pushing the maximum. Hey, look, just for a minute, try to imagine how those kids felt. Put yourself in their position.
Sure wish you wouldn't put it like that, Barney.
Come on, what do you say?
Listen, a collar's a collar. And a rose is a rose. And tomorrow's another day. And what the hell?
Miss Hartstone. I don't know about you, but the rest of us are going home. Now, I don't want you to feel that we don't appreciate what you've been doing here, but why don't you come on back in the morning and you can finish up with the books, huh?
Here's a list of 4 men. One of them might be the holdup man.
Huh. What about these other guys? You got about 16 names here.
Oh, they're all sex offenders.
Do you recognize any of them?
No, just doodling.
It's all right. Furniture's for children, too.
But the shine.
Well, Woodcrafter furniture is almost child-proof. Woodcrafter has Carnauba and Montan waxes. It more than polishes, it protects. See this watermark? These fingerprints? They all wipe off.
You didn't spray again, but the shine came back.
Use Woodcrafter for paste wax protection and child-proof shine.
Hey, Bunny Gruber, you gorgeous fashion model. How's your love life?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
You're asking this boy? This face?
Oh, I'm asking. How's your love life?
Don't ask.
Maybe yours needs Ultra Bright. Dynamite taste and more whitener than any leading toothpaste. Ultra Bright, the one that puts sex appeal in a tube, wants to know, how's your love life?
Ultra Bright's just waiting to help yours.
This is ABC.
You'll never open that window. They nailed it down in 1932. On the day this building was condemned.
Can't even breathe in here, fish. Room's like an oven.
I've already split my shifts, and everybody's working double duty. I need more help. Things happen to people in 100-degree weather. Tempers get short. I said tempers get short!
Everybody, I'm sorry I'm late. The crosstown traffic traffic was the pits, and there is absolutely no air in this room. You could sustain heavy brain damage from living in a condition like this. Do you realize that you people are breathing in pure heat? Who took all the air?
We don't use the stuff. You must be thinking of another precinct.
How can you sit there wearing a tie and not sweating?
Willpower. Don't you think it would be easy for me to sweat if I would let myself go?
Well, you saying you don't have to sweat if you don't want to?
It's just a matter of values, man. This is a $30 shirt.
I wish I could do that. It would keep my hair from getting straight.
I can do that, too.
How come you're not dressed?
Oh, well, we got a lot of time.
It's 10 after 9. We're supposed to relieve Amengual and Bailey in the park at 9:30.
Yeah, well, see, I gotta talk to the captain first.
What's the matter? You worried about working with me?
No, it doesn't have nothing to do with you. Women always figure it's always got something to do with them.
I don't want to hear any more about that. Just
What you lousy cops done is illegal, walking around dressed like perverts.
Hey, you dirty guy, you. Now, look, one more crack like that out of you, and I'm going to reach into your mouth with these two fingers and pull out a tooth. Now, sit over there.
Got some weird body for a man, fella.
Food. Food.
Holy mackerel, one's phony and one's real.
Wrong again. Got a lot of action out there tonight, huh?
The freaks are out in force.
Good. There'll be plenty to go around.
You really enjoy your work, don't you?
Yeah. It's important. It's exciting. And it's the best way for a woman to meet the public. Armed.
Bailey, you should be checking out by now, huh?
Oh, just finishing up, Captain. We brought in a mugger.
Ah. Wentworth, you and Wojciechowicz tonight?
I know. I'm waiting.
Yeah, could I talk to you for a second,
How
Captain?
come you're not dressed?
Yeah, well, I just want to talk to you first, that's all. Fine?
Come on in the office.
Captain, if he doesn't want to work with me, I'll go out with somebody
Wentworth,
else.
I'm sure it
I
has
mean, I
nothing to
have
do
my
with-
green sash in Kung Fu, and I shot expert on the range
Will
last
you
month.
relax,
What do I have
Wentworth?
to do, wear jockey shorts?
Okay, boys, girls, whatever. I don't want to hear no more complaints. Right away, you got luxury accommodations. Here. Enjoy.
Hey, it can't be turned on. It's not doing anything.
My very words to Bernice.
Only quality wood goes in the furniture I make, and only a quality polish goes on them. Pledge. I don't use cheaper brands on quality furniture. Remember, Pledge has key ingredients found in Johnson paste wax. Look how it brings out the natural beauty of the grain as you dust. You know, you put good money into your furniture, and if you're like me, you want nothing less than Pledge on it. Pledge gives you the rubbed-in beauty of paste wax instantly.
Now, Irwin Allen, the maker of the Poseidon Adventure, brings you his latest blockbuster, The Towering Inferno. Steve McQueen, Paul Newman, William Holden, Faye Dunaway, Fred Astaire, Susan Blakely, Richard Chamberlain, Jennifer Jones, O.J. Simpson, Robert Vaughn, and Robert Wagner. More spectacle, stars, and suspense than have ever been seen in one motion picture. The Towering Inferno. Coming soon to a theater near you. Rated PG.
Well, Joe, the idea is to present an attractive target to a potential mugger.
Well, I could wear my old Marine uniform.
And carry a purse?
I just don't want to wear a dress.
Well, Joe, it's just another assignment. Everybody's got to pull it.
Well, Harris hasn't gone yet.
Now, we all agreed Harris was going to go last, in deference to his mustache. Chano went this evening, didn't he?
Yeah, but Chano likes that stuff. Hey, look at me. Secret Service. Undercover. All that spy junk.
Rojo, it's a proven, effective method.
I don't know how to act like a woman. I mean, I don't know how to walk like a woman. I don't know how to sound like a woman.
Do the best you can.
Okay. But I ain't gonna be any good at it.
Don't threaten me. Just give me your best shot.
You know, I could have grown a mustache. That's what I get for being clean cut.
Well, are you gonna get dressed?
Yeah, sure. Of course I want to get dressed.
What are you gonna wear?
Who cares?
I do. I have to be seen with you.
Well, there's a red dress hanging in the locker, and a pair of white shoes, and green pocket purse.
You're gonna look like the flag of Italy.
Ho, ho, ho. Hey, man, come on now. You're gonna love it. A dress is cooler, man. No, my only mistake was wearing pantyhose, too.
Hey, they got some wigs in the stockroom.
I ain't wearing no wig.
You gonna go like that? With a crew cut?
Well, a lot of women got short hair.
Yeah, but they don't wear women's clothes.
I wanted to go like this, but Barney wouldn't let me.
Oh.
Well, good night, gang. Good night. Keep the peace.
Good night. All right, you, let's go. I'm taking you downstairs. You're going bye-bye.
I should have known. Look at them legs.
Excuse me, is this where they keep the detectives?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, is that a black eye?
Yeah. Is that a blue dress?
Depends on the light. Hey, come on.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I want my husband arrested. He beat me up.
For some special reason?
Heat.
Excuse me, ma'am. Did I hear you correctly? Did you say your husband beat you?
Yeah. You want to see the rest of it? An elbow in the kidneys, a kick in the shins, a wrist burn, and to top it off, when he left, he threw my fish in the sink.
You know, an animal like that should be put in jail.
What do you think I'm doing here, lady? Getting my hair done?
Sit down, I'll can you sit?
What, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still waiting for Roger Howard's, and if I don't get out of here soon, I'm going to ask you to take me off park detail and put me on that case.
Who's she?
Her husband beat her up. That's who she is.
The heat.
The heat. That bum better not try that with me.
Edward. I wish everybody wouldn't take everything so personally around here.
It's the heat.
Got your wig?
It's in my purse.
Put it on.
Can't I wait till I get to the park?
Looks nice.
You got a fan. Why doesn't somebody turn it on?
It is on.
Hey, Chano.
Yeah. Oh, they got a wagon waiting downstairs to go to the tombs. They're waiting for your boy.
I'll take him down. Okay, Mugger, on your feet. I'm gonna take you down for a ride. Wait for me over there.
So this is the real you, huh?
No, this is not the real me. Nobody knows the real me. The real me is a man of mystery, a man of 1,000 faces. As a matter of fact, the only people that know my real identity is the federal government. Is that right, Harris?
Who's that who spoke?
I'm also invisible. Come on.
Can you help me?
Look, I'll be back in 5 minutes, okay?
All right, Mrs. Boyle. Let's have the story.
Well, it's about time. The swelling was beginning to go down.
What's your address?
625 West 11th. Apartment 4B.
What's your husband's name?
Parnell Nolan Boyle.
That's a lovely name.
It's not bad for an animal. Listen, what do you think of a man who hits his wife?
You only hurt the one you love.
We're not in the park 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We go past a big lamppost, and we go in the park, and we go in a very secluded, very dark area. And a big guy jumps out from behind a tree, and there's an attempted rape right in front of my eyes.
Did you catch the guy?
No, he got away.
How about the victim?
The victim is coming.
I never thought I could afford clothes for the twins this year. Thank you, Singer.
You can make it, America. I'm Debbie Reynolds, and this fantastic Futura 2 machine with the two-way sewing surface converts from a flat sewing surface to a tubular one, a free arm that makes it easy to get into things like pant legs and sleeves. It even makes buttonholes to fit your button perfectly. Trade in your old machine and save on your Futura 2 machine.
Thank you, Singer.
I have a birthday present for you, my love.
Oh, goody.
It's outside.
Oh, another car. How nice. Now we have a set.
No, this is our same car. Your present's in the back.
Oh. Oh, thank you, Bumpkins. It's a Sony.
Our unique one-gun, one-lens system is yet to be equaled. That's why when there's a TV in the back seat, usually it's a Sony.
Let's watch The Billionaire.
Wait a minute. You mean this guy jumped out from behind a tree and attacked you?
Disgusting, ain't it?
It don't even make any sense.
Yeah, we're walking along together, side by side, okay?
Okay. You don't have to draw him a picture. He gets the portrait. So anyway, I got knocked down.
Yeah, right. You pushed her aside.
I got my gun out of my purse, and I yelled, freeze. But it was very dark, and I couldn't see very much, which obviously he couldn't either. And he took off through the bushes.
Yeah, so I went after him, Barney, only I couldn't run because of these shoes, all right? So I threw him off. And the ground was covered with rocks and a pointy stick.
So he got away, huh?
Yeah, he got away.
And he didn't push me aside, he knocked me down.
But anyway, I got to look at him, and I'll know him when I see him again because I marked him.
You shot him?
I bit him in the neck.
He probably got a big boot out of that.
All right, what are we looking for?
Tall, dark guy, about 185 pounds, with a hickey on his neck.
And I'm going out after him again, too, Barney, as soon as I get a new outfit.
Maybe I ought to get one, too.
You look fine.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've never been the flashy type, you know what I mean? Simple, tasty. But you know, there comes a time when subtlety is for the birds. And if you're gonna appeal to the baser instincts, you might as well show all your bases, right? Right.
You know, she's absolutely right. We're not human beings. We're sex objects.
That's what I hear. Dear Mrs. Boyle, sign this.
Yeah, now, what exactly is this?
This is a complaint record charging your husband with assault and battery.
Oh, perfect, because that's exactly what it was, assault and battery. And filthy language.
Sign that and we can make an arrest.
To life, I'll sign it. Give me a pen. Give me a pen. Good.
Now, Barney, I'm gonna pick up Mr. Boyle. She says he's either at his home or at one of the bars in the neighborhood.
Okay, take Harris with you.
Right.
Okay. Where's Wentworth?
Okay. I'm ready.
What'd you do to yourself?
Listen, I'm going to give them what they want out there, okay?
Wentworth, I know I speak for the entire department when I say we appreciate your enthusiasm.
Yeah, but, it's a little bit brassy, ain't it?
You ain't seen nothing yet. We'll see who gets pushed aside.
Listen, could you tell me how long he's going to be locked up after he signs this?
That's for a judge to decide, Mrs. Boyle. We have nothing to say about that.
Well, I just wanted to make sure the bum was going to get everything that was coming to him.
What did he get last time?
Well, he got a year's probation, but that ain't up until Valentine's Day.
Well, if he's broken his probation, he could get up to 3 years. How's that sound?
3 years, that's perfect. It'll give him all that time to think about what he's done to me. What does he think I am, a punching bag? 3 years, right? 3 years. That's, he'll be spending on 19th, 20th, and 21st anniversary behind bars. He'll be 55 years old when he gets out. I'll be 51.
Would you like to take some time to think this over, Mrs. Boyle?
No, I don't have to think it over. Let him think it over. Let him think about all the wonderful times we had together. Walking in the snow. Summers on the beach. He made love to me one time in a field of daisies. Married 16 years. And that crazy, clumsy bum takes me in the middle of a field of daisies. Such a clumsy fool, you know what I mean? Crazy, clumsy. Oh.
Come on, Mrs. Boyle.
Now, that's a marriage that works.
Yeah, sure, I know. You were just out for your midnight constitutional.
Hey, man, I didn't do nothing. I was just talking to her.
Uh-huh. Well, why don't you just sit down before I bend you in half?
Where'd you find him?
He was on the prowl, looking for action.
Did I do anything to you? I didn't say anything out of line, did I?
I told you to shut up.
Does his neck check out?
No, there's nothing there. But he could have healed.
Since when has it been a crime to talk to a lady? I wasn't looking for no trouble. I didn't know the big bro was a cop.
What happened?
We were walking through the park when all of a sudden this man here was attracted to me. And he said something in the nature of, "Hi, you good looking, could you lose your friend?" So, Detective Wojciechowicz slams the cuffs on him.
Didn't seem to be any point in taking any chances, Barney.
Wojo, what are you going to charge him with? Felony fresh?
Could have been the kind of Barney. And besides, even if he ain't, he's probably got priors.
Harris, take her downstairs, run a make on him.
Okay, Barney. Hey, come on, lover.
You were a lot of help. Smiling at him in the squad car?
Hey, look, Wojoho, the man got a little excited. You don't arrest a man for getting a little excited, eh?
No. You probably got a big kick out of it, didn't you?
Wojo, why don't you give me your final report? It's getting late. Check out, huh? Who goes out on second tour with you?
Fish.
In the future, I would appreciate it if personal considerations are left out of the squad room.
There's no personal consideration.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Frankly, I have always found you, sort of attractive. I thought you were just jealous.
Jealous?
No?
Fat chance.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't say, I don't mean that I didn't notice you. I mean, I'll admit that you're a good cop.
Listen, I'll take what I can get.
Is that thunder I heard, or is it just our plumbing again?
I guess that means we'll have double shifts for a while, huh? And park detail.
Oh, yeah? How about that?
Somebody better tell Fish it's raining.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, we're cold on account of rain.
I thought it was just the plumbing.
Why don't we all go home and get some rest?
Come on, Fish, let's go get changed.
I think I'm going to stay like I am. Maybe I can get a seat in the subway.
The new sweet handling Mustang 2s are more Mustang than ever, with a package of handling features no other domestic car in its class offers. 4 on the floor, front disc brakes, staggered shocks, wide stance, and rack and pinion steering, all standard on every Mustang.
Sweet handling car, Mustang 2, put one between the road and you.
When America needs a better idea, Ford puts it on wheels.
Ravioli, Franco-American.
New beef ravioli in the new Blue Band can. It's not just for kids.
New ravioli
with a tangy meat sauce.
Franco-American.
It's not just for kids.
Moms really love it. That's something new.
Dads really dig it.
You like it too.
It's not just for kids.
New beef ravioli, Franco-American.
Hey, what do you mean you can't? You're the Weather Bureau, aren't you? Look, the paper said rain today, and it ain't raining. And it's 110 degrees out there. And I want a forecast, and I want it now. You can't. But all them bottles and cans you got spinning around up there? Yeah, well, you'd be worried, too, if you had a mustache, lady.
Park details are on again. Get Wentworth on 8 to 4 and Bailey as a backup.
Sure, boy.
Harris, you shave at sundown.
Hey, you won't buy a veil, huh?
Never worked for me. Chano, you owe me 3 supplementals and 2 auxiliary reports, and I gotta have them
in duplicate, triplicate, quadruplicate.
Right. Oh.
Guess what I stepped in. Hot tar.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I got a surprise for you. A new fan.
Hey, fan! What do you think about
In 1 minute, you're going to be in heaven.
Wentworth. It's, Wojo, it's at the 12th Precinct? Yeah, hi. Hey, you're on tonight from 8 to 4. Yeah. No, not with me, with Harris. No, I'm not trying to duck anything. If I'd been assigned to you, I'd have gone. Yeah, really. I'm just going off duty. Wait, hold on a second. I think we can work something out.
Hey, what's the matter with you? You crazy or something? ¿Pero qué es lo tuyo? Ay, chico, pero ¿qué cabeza usas? Mira, ¿tú sabes lo que es trabajar?
Ay, mira. Oh, man.
You know, the sunniest breakfasts start with Pam, the pure vegetable coating that stops food from sticking. Spray the skillets and eggs won't stick. Spray the saucepan, cereals won't stick. Spray the griddle, pancakes won't stick. Spray the broiler and bacon won't stick. Breakfast cleanups, even bacon, are wipe off easy. Because Pam does stop food from sticking and makes cleanups a breeze. You'll find Pam in the cooking oil section.
ABC is #1 in daytime. There are lots of good reasons why. Spinning the webs of daytime drama are General Hospital, One Life to Live, and All My Children. Our very special and popular afternoon play break is back. These afternoons are filled with winning moments, just like these. Password.
Goatee?
Yes! You won the game!
Let's make a deal.
You have won the game!
Split second. The new $10,000 pyramid. The newlywed game.
The doctor give him anything for his urban?
He gave me something.
And there are the poignant moments of the girl in my life. You'll find the best part of your day is with ABC.
Duncan Jewelers, a name famous in Wisconsin for quality, selection, and service. And now Duncan Jewelers has 3 locations. Duncan Jewelers Westtown Mall and Janesville Mall have become landmarks, the places to go for fine jewelry, watches, and gifts. And now a 3rd location, Duncan Jewelers Easttown, to make jewelry exciting and convenient for people on the east side. A very famous name, Duncan Jewelers, now open in the Easttown Mall.
Next on Tuesday Movie of the Week.
He's handsome, is he not?
An avenging angel with a flaming sword.
Clever beyond belief. Frank Langella.
One man. Take us to stage.
Ricardo Montalban. Gilbert Roland.
Go quickly.
Television's first swashbuckling movie classic. The Mark of Zorro.
Oh. Okay, where are you? All right, you just hold on, and we'll have somebody there in a couple of minutes. I know. You just hold on, Captain.
Huh?
Some lady just called from a phone booth over on 11. Some wacko just snatched her purse and a dog, a poodle about that big.
Probably thought it was a muff. Send a joker.
Excuse me, may I speak with someone?
Come on in, Mr. Kelso. See, Wojo, sooner or later in this game of life, a man gets tired of being a spectator. Sit down, Lenny.
Dorothy Lamour guest stars on Marcus Welby, MD, tomorrow night on ABC.
You all right?
Oh, I'm thinking.
Oh, about what?
Human interest. My column for the newsletter this month.
Oh, yeah, what are you writing about?
Nothing. There are no interesting humans in this precinct.
Why don't you write about the Dolphins?
The fish or the football team?
The fish. I saw a thing on TV that said that they're probably more intelligent than human beings.
I wouldn't be surprised a bit.
Just trying to say that someday we're actually going to be able to talk to them.
If the Dolphins were really smart, they won't listen to us.
Here you go. Do the assignments. Get them while they're hot.
Thank you, Barney.
You seem to be shy of a few people. Wojo and Wentworth not here yet? They're not here yet. Either one of them call in? Nope.
I think they said they wanted to go to dinner together.
At 8 o'clock in the morning?
No, last night.
Barney, is this for real? Wentworth and Amengual crowd security?
It's not as bad as it sounds. Actually going to a party.
Oh, yeah? Beautiful.
Some civic organization throwing a block party for Vincent Capel.
Oh, the union organizer?
Yeah. It's going to be going on all day. Free food.
Oh, great.
Will we all get to go? Manhattan South says that our contribution is 2 officers for crowd security. You and Wentworth kind of mingle around.
All right.
Keep your eyes open.
What about dancing?
Only if you don't close your eyes.
Sorry I'm late, Barn. Subway stuck. Must have been a wreck somewhere.
As long as you're okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Sure. Hey, guys.
Good morning, Wojo. How are you?
Okay. Yeah, Woj. You got 3 auxiliary ports I need in triplicate by today.
Right, Barn.
Stop that rotten subway system.
Good morning, Janice. How are you?
Good morning, Chana. Good morning, Harris. Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Fish.
Hello.
Good morning, Barney.
But you gonna say good morning to me?
I already did.
Nick, take it easy, will you? What they don't know won't hurt them.
What don't they know?
Wojo, Wentworth, can I see my office a minute?
Yes, sir.
Sure, Barn. I told him there was a wreck on a subway.
Oh, very good.
I can feel it coming. It's going to be one of those days.
Yeah, what you got?
Some lady complaining about a man washing his clothes in a laundromat. Come on, Nick.
What's the matter? Is he using slugs?
No. The clothes he's washing are the clothes he's wearing. Sitting around the laundromat in the nude.
Shouldn't be too hard to find him.
You never know in this neighborhood.
Well, I don't know. When I was about 10 years old, I began to get interested in politics, and I got more and more interested, and I ran for the legislature and was elected, and then I ran for Congress and got beat, and then a few years later I was elected lieutenant governor, and then I was defeated for governor, and finally I was elected governor.
And then you were governor.
That's right.
Now he is.
Governor Lucy, working for Wisconsin.
Hi, I'm Casper, your friendly ghost. Let's look at the good things the United Nations Children's Fund does for kids all over the world. In Thailand, UNICEF brings school supplies. Down in Brazil, UNICEF gives kids seeds and tools to grow vegetables. Here's UNICEF drilling a well for clean water in Bangladesh. And in Malawi, UNICEF brings medicine to stop diseases. Halloween is our night to trick or treat for UNICEF. Let's all go out and collect coins for the world's children.
Look, what you do with your private lives is your own affair. Your own business. But I can't let it affect the job. So if it's going to be alarm clocks or train wrecks, I want you here on time.
Okay, Barney.
It won't happen again.
Okay. Audrey, you got your assignment?
Yeah, Barney.
Okay, Wentworth, you're on crowd security with Amangual?
Yeah, what for?
You really think you're entitled to an explanation?
No, of course not.
Curiosity.
Cute, isn't he?
Hey, you see, Mr. Burgess, in order for you to get a police permit to carry a gun, you gotta be a bodyguard for a VIP or carry large sums of money. What do you do?
I'm a barber.
See? Yeah. I got my own place. Yeah, but it's...
2 chairs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Piped in music. Classy magazine. Yeah. It's not too big, but I keep it real sanitary.
Hey, sounds like a real nice place. I'll have to look in on you one of these days.
Don't wait too long.
When you and Chandler get to that block party, report to Lieutenant Scanlon of Manhattan South.
Scanlon, right. I don't think I'll be able to make it back in time for lunch.
It's okay. I think we better cool it for a while anyway.
Oh, yeah? What about tonight?
Oh, that's still on.
Look, I've been held up before. And I don't want to be held up again.
I know, Mr. Burgess, it is very unpleasant, yes. But we all have to go through it once in a while.
Yeah. And you said something about carrying large amounts of cash.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Okay. I got $40 on me right now.
Stick 'em up. No. Just fooling, Mr. Burgess. No. Listen, I'll tell you the truth. It really is not enough money.
It's enough to buy a gun.
Okay, Mr. Burgess, look, I don't think you're going to get it, right? But if you absolutely insist, here, all right? Here is an application. Now, you fill that out, bring it back to us, okay?
All right. Okay, thank you.
Right.
I just hoped I don't get mugged on the way home.
Hey, if you do, show him the application. Who knows? Psychology?
Okay, I'm all set. Let's go.
Oh, great. Hey, charming. Oh, by the way, Detective Wentworth, do you dance?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I do it all.
Oh, yeah. Yes, well, I will do some of it with you, Detective Wentworth.
Hey, Barney, how about a thesis on the psychodynamics of the police officer criminologist vis-a-vis the paranoia of contemporary urban society?
It's a little thin.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
Step inside, Mr. Hurley.
Is there enough real crime to keep you guys busy? What is this?
You gotta have a few laughs once in a while.
Sit down here, Mr. Hurley. And be careful. Remember, you're wearing my coat.
Look, I wear clothes because I have to, not because I want to. But they got dirty. I mean, if I gotta wear clothes, they ought to at least look presentable, don't you think?
Ever hear of sending your laundry out?
Look, let me ask you one thing. What's wrong with the human body?
You're asking the wrong person.
You got any carbon paper?
Nope. We ordered some, but they sent us toilet paper instead.
You shouldn't have let Fish sign the requisition.
Yeah, well, just be thankful it wasn't the other way around.
Suppose you guys never take your clothes off.
Not in a laundromat.
Or with the lights on.
That's the trouble in this world. All natural things are illegal.
And a few of them are impossible.
Hey, come on, how much longer I gotta stay, huh?
I'd say about an hour. Charges indecent exposure, Mr. Hurley. It's all up to the judge.
They say that justice is blind.
That's your only hope.
Hey, Barney. Take a look at this.
Precinct Potpourri by Detective First Grade R.N. Harris. Against the grim backdrop of panic in the streets, 2 police officers of the 12th Precinct carved their own oasis out of the rubble of violence surrounding their daily lives. Cloaked in a cocoon of warmth and understanding, they give one to the other.
Hold it. What is that? It's my column for the newsletter.
You're not gonna print this stuff where everybody in the whole damn police department can read it.
Hey, man, I'm not using any names. I mean, it's just a human interlude that's inspiring.
Yeah, well, nobody's carved nothing out of nothing. It's anybody's business. And as for that bunk about a cocoon, it's just a lot of garbage.
Nobody likes a critic.
Harris, you know, what Wojo and Wentworth do is their own business.
And what Wojo and Wentworth do is nothing any different than any 2 normal police officers would do. if they could.
Nobody's going to invade your privacy. Relax. Detective Harris is going to find something else to write about, right?
Yeah, well, I always did want to do a piece on censorship.
Well, Precinct, Your Honor. I'm sorry, Barn. I got some things on my mind, and I just got uptight.
It's clothes. Wearing clothes will make you uptight.
That's called riding up.
Barney, dispatch got a call from China.
What's going down?
Somebody took a shot at Capel at the block party. Wentworth broke it up.
Yeah, Captain Miller hit. Wojo, get on the phone to Manhattan South. See what else you can find out.
Okay,
yeah.
The Psychology of Assassination by Detective First Grade R.N. Harris. Against the grim backdrop of panic in the streets, cloaked in a cocoon of warmth and of mirth and gaiety, the block party was... Oh, man, I can save all of this.
It's kind of funny, but if you're dressed the way I am right now, in a dark sweater, you really don't worry so much about underarm wetness showing. But if you're dressed in a blouse like this, you worry a lot more about wetness. I know I do. That's why I use Arid Extra Dry, because Arid has something in it that not every spray has. Aluminum chlorhydrate. It's what helps stop the wetness. I know it works for me, and I think it'll help you, too. Use Arid every day, and you'll see why it's the #1 choice against wetness.
When you're trying to stick to a liquid diet, the sound of munching can drive you wild. If you could just sink your teeth into good, solid food. Now Pillsbury introduces Figurines, the new solid diet food. Only about 138 calories a bar. 2 give you the protein, vitamins, and minerals of a complete meal. 4 delicious flavors. Figurines, the new solid diet food you munch and munch and munch.
Next on Wednesday Movie of the Week.
Okay, everybody. Smile.
Something wants Richard Long, craves Kate Jackson and Polly Bergen, thirsts for Celeste Holm, Edward Albert, Michael Constantine, and Tom Bosley.
I'm going to let you figure it out for yourself.
A journey to the unexpected death cruise.
Okay, thanks. Fish, there's a bail ticket downstairs for Lord Godiva.
All right, time to get dressed. Not in there! Go burlesque house. Get in the bathroom. And whatever you do, don't throw my coat on the floor. You Puritan.
What's the big deal? deal about Manhattan South. You could have booked him here, right? It was my collar, right?
Okay.
All right, that's all I want to know.
Fine, Barney. It's just
It's just that we got Utz out of a collar, is what?
Right. Right. Well, look, we get there, right? So what happened? All of a sudden...
We stayed together for a while. We mingled around, and then we separated.
We split up, right? So I'm circling
Guys
the crowd
make a
from
speech about the union and why they decided not to use their pension funds to bail out New York City because they got better things to do. All of a sudden, I hear yelling. I look around, I see a gun. I grab the guy's arm. The gun goes off in the air, which I hope to God there's no airplanes flying. I'm a police officer, I yelled. Drop it. And I yelled a few other things. And then I kicked him, which he yelled something dirtier than what I yelled, and he dropped the gun. Yeah!
And I got there, Barney, it was all over. I mean, she took care of it herself, didn't even need me.
We had a report that an officer from the 12th Precinct used questionable language to an officer from Manhattan South. You know anything about it?
No. Yeah? There was a discussion took place.
What was said?
Well, before I can read this goon his rights, these two guys from Manhattan South start taking over. Thanks a lot, girlie, one of them says to me, which I reply, sir, that's my collar, Wentworth, 12th Precinct, which he ignores. So I replied again.
In questionable language?
No, it wasn't questionable. He knew exactly what I meant.
Then what happened?
And then they took the collar! And I'm standing there like a klutz, angry and embarrassed with my stocking ripped from his zipper where I kicked him.
Relax. Go get yourself a cup of coffee.
This never would have happened to me if I was a man, you know that.
Just get a cup.
I'll tell you, Barney, they got him out of there quick, man. Nobody even said thank you.
Talk about a couple of credit-grabbing, no-good sons. I had him, Woj. I had him. He was mine. I had him right in my hand. Oh, my God, I broke a nail.
Hey, Barn, this isn't fair. I mean, they shouldn't be allowed to get away with it. I wish I'd have been there.
No, it all happened so fast, man, you know.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be a team.
Yeah, but we weren't holding hands.
Okay. Everybody's got work to do. Let's get back to work, huh? Look, Wentworth, it's nice to get credit. But the important thing is you did the job you get paid to do. Probably saved a life, and there's a dangerous man in custody. So let's not feel sorry for ourselves and try to take satisfaction in a job well done, huh?
I just don't feel comfortable in clothes.
Neither do I, but I wear them anyway.
You know something? You've never known real freedom.
Out of the mouths of babes.
Excuse me. What is it now, Mr. Burgess, huh?
I filled out the application.
Oh, very good. Okay, just put it right on the desk right over there. Okay, leave it there.
I suppose you people know that there was a shooting in the streets just a few blocks away from here?
Yes, Mr. Burgess, we're well aware of that. Now you understand why we don't want people to carry guns?
Yeah, but that's attempted murder, you know? I mean, I'm just a barber.
Mr. Burgess, if I had my way, I would take every gun in New York City and throw it right in the river. Huh?
Hey, man, you can't do that. Then the boats couldn't get in and out.
Well, how long is it going to be before I hear?
I don't know, Mr. Burgess. There's a lot of lunatics ahead of you, okay? Come on.
Well, I mean, what am I supposed to do? I mean, what if I get held up in the meantime?
Okay, Mr. Burgess. Okay, I'm going to tell you what to do. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you a demonstration. Now, you take your finger, point it at me, and say, stick 'em up. Come on.
Stick 'em.
See? Here's what you do if you're smart. Here, take this. There's my wallet, there's my keys, huh? Here's my comb, you see? You understand? That's how you fool him, Mr. Burgess, huh? Because nothing you give him is worth much anyway, right? So he gets nothing, and you live to buy more junk until the next idiot comes along and says, stick 'em up, right? But the fewer guns there are out there, Mr. Burgess, the less guys there will be to come around and say, stick 'em up. And someday, si Dio quiere, your junk will be safe. In the meantime, get out of here, huh?
I'm going to move someplace where the police have everything under control.
Yeah? All right, go to Miami and turn left to Havana.
Yes, there was some shooting, Bernice, but no one was hurt. I'm not keeping anything from you. Why would I do that? I'm fine, Bernice. I wasn't even there. You know I wouldn't go to a party without you.
Hey, you want to go get something to eat? You know?
Yeah,
Cool down.
good, fine.
Where do you want to go?
I don't care. I just gotta go somewhere I can work off this aggravation.
I can't do it eating.
Want to go bowling?
This is the arrest report. You want to witness it, or should I just throw it in the wastebasket? It's going to end up in the wastebasket anyway. It might as well end up in one of ours.
Come on, now I know what really happened, and you know what really happened.
Yeah, we'll just keep it our secret.
I'm Lieutenant Scanlon from Manhattan South. This Captain Miller here.
That's his office right in there.
Weren't you on my detail in the Union Block party?
Absolutely right.
I don't think it a face.
Hello there. Never see this face before.
Can't say that I had. How you doing, Billy?
Flatfoot.
Take it easy.
Okay.
Whether her being there was coincidence or not, she deserves to be recommended for a commendation.
Come on. I got my precinct, you've got yours, and we both got our own people to watch out for. You want to give her something? Take her out to dinner. She'll love you for it.
How long were you on vice, Scanlon?
13 beautiful years.
You were meant for each other.
So look, had she not lunged and averted the barrel of the weapon, Capel would have been a dead man. The bullet meant for the Union leader exploded harmlessly into the ether. This reporter wishes to add his commendation to those already proffered by other department personnel present at the scene.
What is that?
To Detective Janice Wentworth of the 12th Precinct. Her actions were in the finest traditions of the New York Police Department.
Why is he saying that? What is it?
Mr. Capel himself is expected to host a reception for Detective Wentworth at his home sometime in the near future. Congratulations, Detective Wentworth, from all your comrades in arms.
What is that?
It's my column for the police department newsletter, The Sentinel of Truth. We're waiting to go to press now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I mean, fortunately, you know, being here at the 12th, I just happened to get a scoop.
Yeah, but that happened to be my detail. I'm Scanlon from Manhattan South.
Scanlon?
Yeah.
Scanlon.
Lieutenant Scanlon. I was in charge.
Oh, wow. You don't seem to be mentioned here.
Also, that's not the way the official record reads it.
Oh, no. What a shame. Wow. Seems like there may be a few questions asked, huh?
All right, what is this?
It's called freedom of the press.
It's also called extortion.
Semantics. See you around, Scanlon.
Okay. Okay. So we don't muddy up the record, Wedgwood gets a mention.
Wentworth.
Sure, Wentworth, yeah. You get a mention in the report.
Commendation.
Big deal. Certain new facts have come to light, huh? You get a recommend for a commendation.
Thank you very much.
And if you ever get down to Manhattan South again, well, there's a dinner in it for you, too. Huh? How about that?
No thanks, I don't fool around.
Hey, you. You know you got a wonderful way with words, but someday it's gonna get you in trouble.
It's the story of my life. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I fight injustice wherever I find it.
Oh, boy, Barney, he's going to be impossible to live with.
At Anchor, helping is what we're all about.
Jay, why do so many people that go to a bank also use Anchor Savings and Loan?
Well, Marcia, money invested at Anchor earns higher yields.
Really?
Yes, and deposits at Anchor are safe and secure, insured by an agency of the federal government.
I know Anchor offers all kinds of free services to its savers.
Including sound financial counseling based on 55 years of experience.
So even if a person goes to a bank, he still needs Anchor Savings and Loans.
Without a doubt.
Faces, they come in many different colors, and no makeup with just a few shades can possibly be right for them all. That's why Revlon makes Touch and Glow in more shades than any other makeup. 33 beautiful face colors from creamy ivory to ebony. Come get the one shade that's really right for you. Come to the makeup with more shades than any other makeup. Touch and Glow Fresh Dew Face Color from Revlon.
I use Earthborn Natural pH Balance Shampoo. It's made a big difference in my hair. Earthborn is the first low pH non-alkaline shampoo I ever used. It's made my hair stronger, livelier, and cleaner than ever before. I use apricot. There's also green apple and avocado. I think non-alkaline Earthborn will make a difference in your hair, too. Try Earthborn, the natural pH Balance Shampoo.
I got you. Let's go solve it.
Yeah, your place or mine. Why do you say shh? We're grown people. Right? You like me, I like you. We got a nice thing going. What do you say shh? What are you ashamed of?
Well, I'm not ashamed.
Squad! This is Woj Owens. This is my word. The dynamite couple. We're going to my house for a couple of drinks and relax, and maybe we'll fool around a little bit if we feel like it. And if we don't feel like it, we'll be in on time, right? Huh?
Well, we'll be on time either way.
We'll be in on time either way.
Right out in the open. That's the way a relationship should be.
You're probably right. I remember after I met Bernice, I didn't want anyone to know about it. Kept it a secret from everyone.
How long did you manage that?
Oh, till about 3 years ago.
George Burns and Walter Matthau on Saturday Night Live with Howard Cosell tonight on ABC.
Yes, Mr. Fromkis, I sympathize, but we can't close up a massage parlor just for giving massages. No, we need substantial evidence of illicit activity. Yes, I agree, a blight. We are doing something. We are using proven and effective police methods. Well, usually it entails an undercover detective being set up to be propositioned. Of course it works. I've done it myself many times in the past. None of your business, Mr. Fromkis.
You know, what we ought to get is one of those automatic coffee makers, you know? I mean, they filter out all the impurities.
We tried that once, but our water won't go through the filter.
6:30, fish not back yet?
Nope.
He must be still in the middle of a massage, or whatever.
Whatever, yeah. I just got off the phone with the Second Avenue Merchants Association.
Ah, they're still complaining about the parlors, huh?
Wouldn't you? Killing business.
Man, it's so strange. When I walk to work up that street, sex shop. Girls inside, Institute of Physical Love. And right there on the corner is a Christian Science reading room.
God knows what goes on in there.
You've been solicited in your recent travels?
Not yet. Hey, man, me neither. And I was giving it my best shot. Charm, intelligence, humor. I think the girl knew I was a cop. She never got below my shoulders.
Man, you know, I think what my problem was that nobody could believe that I would have to go to a place like that.
Oh, thanks.
No, I mean, really, man, you know, I mean, I just don't look desperate enough.
Oh, man, get off.
Hey, I'm not poor. I can swing it.
I don't understand. Why shouldn't I be able to take you to dinner once in a while?
It looks funny. Did you see the way the waiter looked at me when you paid the tab?
No.
Well, he acted like he thought you were keeping me.
Oh, I can't even keep a dog.
How was dinner?
Degrading.
I think I know the restaurant.
Hey, what happened to Fish?
Oh, we're afraid he may be getting lost in his work.
Well, I hope he does better than I did. Second a lady touched me, I started to giggle. I'm not even ticklish. Can you figure that?
Hey, Fish, how'd it go? Hey, come on, Fish. Did you get a bite?
Fish? Any luck? I couldn't get anyone to do anything to me. For any amount of money.
Legitimate massage parlor, then, huh?
They wouldn't even do that.
All right, I give up. Anybody got any ideas? We've sent everyone out.
Correction. I haven't gone yet.
Wentworth, you know around here we consider you an equal. However, certain assignments carry certain biological,
Barney, they got places that cater to both sexes. They got male personnel that entertain housewives that got a few hours to kill, right?
Well, she's right, Barney. My place had both kinds.
Never occurred to me.
No, Barney, it's crazy. I mean, it's backwards. And beside that, it ain't decent.
I noticed you weren't so upset when Fish went.
But that's different. I mean, nothing could happen with Fish.
Poor Joe, if Wentworth wants to give it a try, why not?
Yeah, what have I got to lose? It's just an expression.
Yeah, okay, we'll get somebody over there right away. Barney? There's a mugging in one of the apartment buildings over on 14th Street.
You and Chana.
Okay.
You don't seem too happy about it.
Oh, well, I don't know. You know, I mean, after the emporium of cosmic love, everything else seems so, mundane.
You sure nothing happened?
You know, Nick, Bernice used to massage me, rub my back, smooth my brow, blow on my neck.
What for?
My very word.
Joe Buck. Yeah, where's that Joe Buck? I'm Joe Buck from Texas. Enrico Rizzo from the Bronx. Now, the only one thing I've ever been good for is loving. And how come you ain't scored once the whole time you've been in New York? Cause I need management. His name is Joe Buck. Oh, boy, huh?
You were gonna ask me for money?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I mean business.
Why, cowboy?
The Academy Award-winning Midnight Cowboy, next Sunday on ABC.
Walk in here.
You recognize him, the Hams Man and his Bear, practically a legend in our time. That's why the world-famous artist Kershwell has captured the grandeur of this outdoorsman and his bear in an original oil painting on canvas. A limited number of reproductions of this masterpiece are now available to the public, each on canvas with wood stretcher for only $5.95. To obtain one, just look for this display and pick up an order blank wherever you buy Hams, the beer you've been looking for.
WKOW Television 27, looking like a million.
I'm a relatively attractive man, aren't I, Nick?
I don't let myself think about it.
When Bernice and I first met, she told me she thought I was very good looking. But then, all she had to compare me with were the men in her family.
Okay, Mr. Fletcher, you want to have a seat right over there, please? We'll get some information on this case.
Which is it?
Oh, the victim.
Oh.
Hey, but listen to this. He says the mugger was an old lady.
refreshing.
He's about 5'3", maybe 120 pounds. Silver hair, between 65 and 70.
Any distinguishing marks?
Wrinkles. But it was dark, and I didn't really get a good look at her face.
What kind of weapon did she use? A gun?
Oh, no, she didn't have anything.
Mr. Fletcher, you seem to be a reasonably healthy young man. You mean to tell me that you handed over your wallet to a 65-year-old woman with no weapon?
Not without a fight. How do you think I got this?
She overpowered you then?
She knew,
Oh, karate.
Yeah. Can you believe it?
Okay, Mr. Fletcher. Barney? Barney, Mr. Fletcher says he was mugged by a little old lady.
You don't believe it?
You kidding? The way he was worked over had to be a guy dressed as an old lady.
Well, it's a lot of creeps who work that way.
Okay. Go in a file, see what you can find on someone who uses that M.O.
Right.
But we don't pass up any opportunities, especially the eyewitness account of a victim. So let's see what we have on older women with a history of violent behavior. We may get an idea out of it. Come on.
What happened?
Nothing. All I got was a massage.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. Nice try, though.
Nothing, huh?
They sent me to a woman.
I'd have settled for that.
Looks like we'll have to figure something else out, huh, Barn?
But Barney, I saw other women going through a door where I'm practically positive the action was. I don't know. I think that my mistake was I was too, aloof.
You saying you want to go back?
Yeah, tomorrow, please. And this time I'll leave nothing to the imagination as to what I'm in the market for.
Okay, we'll give it another try.
Barn, we only got one shot at it.
Mojo, are you saying that I'm playing favorites? This is a police investigation, not who gets to be hall monitor.
Forget it. None of my business.
I guess I'll start checking the ladies, huh?
I just can't believe that an old lady could inflict that kind of punishment on a man.
You've learned nothing from knowing me.
How you doing, Mr. Fletcher? Anyone look familiar?
They all look like my mother.
Keep looking, Mr. Fletcher. Keep looking.
The women used to be shy and modest. Now, Wentworth never even blushes.
Neither do I. At least not so as you could tell.
How you doing?
Fletcher's looking at real old ladies.
What about Chano's theory?
We found 3 guys, muggers who'd been pulled in women's clothes. But they're all accounted for.
Yeah. One of them's in Joliet. One of them's waiting on trial over at the Tombs, and one's in Copenhagen.
Any luck?
These pictures, some of them are awfully old. I mean, they're yellow and curling up at the edges.
It'll happen to you, too, Mr. Fletcher.
Chano, maybe you better bring those ladies in just in case and see if Mr. Fletcher can make a positive ID.
All right, Barney. Oh, Barney, hang on. It's Wentworth.
Oh, yeah. Good. Very good. Okay. Have them send a squad car over and padlock that massage parlor. Wentworth got solicited. She's bringing in a suspect.
Oh, wow. We blew it, and she pulls it off. Wow. How do you explain that?
Experience.
I knew he'd come back to OK Corral to even up the score. It was going to be him or me. He was playing it cool. I knew he couldn't hide behind that rock all day. He stuck his head out, but I pinned him back. I kept the heat on him, and I stayed out in the open. That's when he made his move. I still don't know how he got me.
Gunfight at OK Corral from Ideal. The kids will enjoy it, too.
Many things improve with age. This cheese is 2 years old.
This wine, 12 years old. But age is the enemy of vitamin potency. The older multivitamins get, the less effective they are. That's why Upjohn stamps an expiration date on Unicap vitamins. It's your assurance that all 17 essential vitamins and minerals in Unicaps reach you fully potent. Unicaps, for people who take their vitamins seriously.
Clifton is conned by an ex-con on That's My Mama, Wednesday night.
Okay, in here, cowboy.
Well, ma'am, if somebody's got a talent for giving pleasure to other people, now shouldn't he use it?
Hold still, will you, Lance?
Come on, ma'am, give me a break.
Come on, Lance, be good. You've been very good up till now. Captain, here he is. I got him. It's a very good bust, and I promise I can make it stick.
Congratulations.
You know that door I told you about that I saw women going through?
Yeah?
Well, I went through it, and I found him, and I found you won't believe what they had in there.
Tell me in my office. Wojo, do the preliminary report, will you?
Sure, I don't care.
Hey, sir, if somebody's got a God-given talent, now shouldn't they utilize it, huh?
Do you sing?
Yeah, and he's gonna lose his voice if he ain't careful. Sit down, Buckaroo.
Okay,
What's your name?
Lance Peterson.
Lance.
So I said, hey, cut it out. I'm a police officer, Buster. And he's laughing. And he keeps on doing it. So I pulled out my badge.
That was quick thinking.
And,
How about the owner?
the owner is, Kogan sent a car to his residence. He wasn't there.
You were all right.
Oh, yeah, I'm terrific. I got a wonderful massage before I made the arrest. I had a little knot right here, and it's gone.
You know, I've only been in New York 2 weeks.
In the cage.
Yeah, you know, I was going to work freelance, but I just couldn't seem to get much response.
That's fascinating.
Yeah. Hey, you know, I like being my own boss.
But some women go for that pretty type, huh?
I'm gonna look him up for priors.
Well, I bet he's got them. He's probably had about everything.
He's really an okay kid, you know.
Yeah, sure. You know, sometimes it's kind of hard to tell when something that's legal becomes illegal. Think you got a case that'll stand up in court?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Yeah, let me see your report.
Hey, man, I haven't finished writing it yet.
I'm gonna wait for the movie.
Your tea, Mrs. Oppenheimer?
Thank you very much, Officer.
Sergeant Fish.
You know, you remind me of my first husband.
Oh, really?
He's dead now, but you looked like him when he was alive, too.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Hey, look, you tried that again, my darling, and I'm putting the cuffs on, okay?
Oh, that's it. Go ahead. Cut off what little circulation I got left.
Tano, this is Mrs. Mary Dexter, and this is Miss Eunice Smith, and this is Mrs. Mabel Kleiner. Don't turn your back on Kleiner.
Mrs. Kleiner, if you would be so kind...
Take your clumsy paws off me. You lousy bull.
Yeah, I believe that was a term used for police officers sometime around the Civil War.
You want to hear another term from the Civil War?
Careful. If you'll be seated, please. Ladies, have a seat over there, please, and you right there. Did you hear from Fletcher yet?
Not yet.
Hey, boy. How about some coffee?
For you? Sure.
Hey, ma'am. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, what's going to happen to me?
I don't know, Lance, but I, checked you for priors, and you've never done anything wrong before.
Yeah, I know. I don't see what I've done wrong now.
You really don't, do you?
Oh, no, sir.
Some things you just don't do for money.
Like playing the horses. Here we go. You deserve it.
Oh! You know, we tore apart cell block 6 over coffee like this.
Captain, I just checked Lance for priors. He's got nothing here. He's got nothing back in Oklahoma. I just think he's a kid that got caught up in a bad scene, you know?
Well, he's young. He's got no record. I guess the judge would go easy on him if he promised to find a new line of work.
Well, yeah, but, Captain, I'm not suited for anything else.
Are you telling me that's the only way you can find to make a living? Don't you have a skill?
Yeah, so I've been told.
I just don't understand why I've been brought here, officer.
Well, as I told you, you were tentatively identified by the victim of a mugging. That's...
Me? Well, I hardly even get out of the house.
Mrs. Oppenheimer, you have quite a record here. You must have gotten out of the house occasionally.
I'm a poor lady who just wants to be left alone.
Mrs. Oppenheimer, look, armed robbery, extortion, check fraud.
I was just trying to get by.
Look at this, 1948, conviction, aggravated assault and mayhem. You realize, according to this, you broke the arm of a certain bookmaker named Meyer?
He owed me $50.
Oh, I understand, sorry.
Officer, I didn't do anything. I swear it on my husband's grave.
Yes. Look at this, 1957, conviction, second-degree manslaughter in the death of Frank Oppenheimer.
He started it.
Chano, Mr. Fletcher.
Oh, yes, Mr. Fletcher, thank you for coming down.
Is that them?
Yes, those are they.
Shouldn't I be behind a one-way mirror? Or in the dark with them under bright lights? Isn't that safer?
Yeah, but this is cheaper.
Mr. Fletcher, you have to face them eventually to sign a complaint, so...
Ladies, would you stand here by the file cabinet for me, please, so
yes,
Mr.
please.
Fletcher can make an ID?
Please.
Right over there. And, Mr. Fletcher, you take a good look, huh?
I will.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Barney, Hogan's got his bail ticket downstairs.
Run him down, will you?
Okay.
Hey, ma'am. How about that? I'm getting bailed out.
Hey, very good.
Yeah.
Listen, don't worry about anything, Lance. You're gonna be okay, you know?
Hey, you know something? Maybe I'll get lucky and get me a lady judge, huh?
just don't do to her what you did to me, huh?
Hey, man, you know something? You're about the kindest person I've met since I've been here. Well, I'd like maybe sometime to take you out someplace.
Hey, go ahead. Let's find out how much he charges first.
Oh, hey, no charge.
No thanks, Lance, but I'm very flattered.
Hey, sir. What I do isn't so terrible. Is it?
Don't ask me. I can't even carry a tune.
Mr. Fletcher, just for the record, you are saying that this is the lady that assaulted you and took your money?
Yes, Captain.
Mr. Fletcher, this is Mrs. Krause, our cleaning lady.
What? We put her in as a safety valve for people like you.
But I was so sure.
Well, apparently that's not good enough, Mr. Fletcher.
Does she have an alibi?
35 policemen.
They all look alike.
Are you still angry about Lance and everything?
Well, I can't help it. I mean, I keep wondering what happened.
Okay, I'll tell you. I went to this room, and I disrobed. And I took this terry cloth towel, and I wrapped it around my body. Then I went into another room, and there was Lance. His tight white pants and T-shirt. And then I laid down on this table, face down. And he starts to massage me. And he massaged me.
Never mind. You don't have to paint pictures. I think I can fill it in for myself.
Not as good as I can tell it.
Forget it.
I'll tell you later when we're alone.
Yeah?
Gosh, I'm awfully sorry about
Hey,
that.
don't worry about it, Mr. Fletcher. We all make mistakes. Listen, we'll keep looking for you, okay?
Oh, thank you very much. It could be any of them.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Krause, for your cooperation. We'd like to see more of you.
No, I don't think so.
How about the others, Barney?
Give them our apologies, send them home. It's almost Mother's Day.
Yeah. Barney, I got an idea.
Shoot.
Well, it's a little crazy, but...
It's my kind of idea.
Excuse me, ladies. I was just wondering if...
Hey, what is this?
You shouldn't do that to a person.
Mm-hmm. Your black belt is showing, Mrs. Dexter. Would you have a seat over here, please, if you don't mind? Right over there. Huh? Thank you.
Harris, see if you can catch Fletcher.
Yeah. Okay.
Ladies, thank you very much. You're free to go.
Yeah, thanks for nothing. And that includes the coffee.
My pleasure.
Hey, I've been noticing you ever since I came in.
Oh?
If you play your cards right, you might be able to buy me a drink later.
I'll have to take a rain check on that. I'm married.
A rain check? Till when?
Till I'm no longer married or dead. Whichever comes first.
Hungry? Want to get some dinner? Huh?
I don't know. I kind of feel like breakfast.
No. I don't mind waiting till then if you don't.
We got a couple of men bringing Mrs. Dexter down. Yeah. Oh, yeah, in cuffs. Right. Okay. Well, that's some lady, huh?
Yeah, seeing her made me appreciate Bernice a lot more.
Well, sure. You're thankful you wound up with someone who's gentle, considerate, attractive.
Let's not get carried away.